Okay, now we'll talk about the additional things. Suppose if you are taking something like a fire or the something like this, anything. So we have this fire here. You can render in a software. Okay, we can see this. How to make this in a particular path? That's what we are going to see. Maybe I can take this spark. Is there an electrical? This is spark. Okay, spark is here. And then I need to create something like a create curve, CV curve. So this is the path. I want to make this into this path. Select this. Same way, get setting from the selected stroke. Select the curve, generate curve utility, attach brush to curve. Now I can see this particular is attached as this. Now you can render. You can see the shape of the curve. You can increase the brightness in After Effects. You can duplicate double time, so it will bright more. And then you can play, you can see the sparkle sparkling in particular. Nice, isn't it? Okay, the next one is go to the same stroke and go on the flow animation. Go down over here, like in this last one, flow animation. Click on the stroke time, clip time, on start of the clip and then the end of the clip, 100 frames. And now you can see when you play, that's it. In 65 frames, it will cover the animation. You can see this. It's called a flow animation. So in particular path, it will flow away. Okay, in the render settings, we'll fill the settings. So what is this thing? It's called a spark. PNG I need. Name.ash.extension. Frame padding is 2. 1 to 65 frame, isn't it? Maybe I can go for 80 frames. Perspective, it's fine. Low quality because it should render faster. And where it is going to save 100-hour project images. D:, 100-hour project images. I'll open this one to check whether the rendering is moving on or not. Okay, I clear this one. Okay, it is clear now. Close, rendering, render, batch render. Hello. Go to the settings over here. It will show you the progress of rendering. Okay, let it render. We'll check this one. Okay, anyway, this is for the flow animation. Okay, two things. One is flow animation because it's flowing. Second one is get setting from the selected stroke and then go to the curve, attach brush to curve. So this is a second. Okay, now how to spread this one to the surface? Example, I have the Oh my God, fatal error. Okay, how to how to paint on the surface. When you take the paint effects, when you paint, it will paint on the grid, not on the surface. So to paint on the surface, first we need to say that the make paintable for the selected mesh. When you select the mesh, then go to the generate, then make that one as a make paintable, then get the brush, then paint on top of it. Then it will, okay, it will enable the ability. Let me do that. Suppose if I have a sphere, then go to the generate, get brush. You can get any brushes. Then paint on this one. See, you cannot able to paint. I want to paint on top of it. No, only it will paint on the grid. So better you select, go to the generate, and click that make paintable. Once you click that, now this mesh you can paint on top of it, otherwise it won't. But when you paint something like this, it will take much file size. So there's another method that we can do. So this is the file. I need a multiple duplicate. I want to split with this one. Okay. This is the mesh. So I like to go to the mesh network. It is there in the mesh over here in a shelf. The second method is go to the FX mesh, create mesh network. The first default mesh network, you can select this one. So by default, it will automatically go to this one, multiple duplicates, measure. You can see this, the multiple things, maybe 100, maybe 1,000, maybe of 10, it will duplicate. But instead of linear, we can say I need a spherical, so it will work like a spherical. But actually, we can go and click on the mesh, and you can name this mesh, which mesh you need. So this is a mesh, so I drag and drop over here. So this mesh is connected. Now, number of meshes 100. I can see that the numbers may be 1,000. Yes. So the duplicate of the same thing will be attached on the mesh shape. The input mesh is sphere, so it is attaching with the sphere. Okay, I'll repeat this one again with the example of paint effects. First, we'll take the plane with good segments. Go to sculpt up and down. Now we can do that. Select this mesh and make paintable, and then draw the paint effects on top of it. Correct. Okay, instead of that, I'm trying to create only one particular mesh. Get brush. Maybe one particular anything, food or flower. I take a okay like this. Draw here. Okay, we got this. Maybe a scale. Modify center. Okay, modify, convert paint effects to polygon. Okay, this is converted. Now, modify center pivot. Okay, the object is done. Now we can go to the measure, Over here, the shelf is mesh, or go to the effects, go to the mesh, create a mesh network. Once you click it, you get the multiple duplicates. Then you need to go to the attribute editor to check. We have variations. You have a lots of variations over here. You can apply any one of this one. Suppose if you need to go with the curve, okay, change the colors, delay. According to the audio, mesh can move. This measure is only for the FX. Now we started the FX, so we are introducing this one. By default, you can see that the next one here, mesh, which mesh we need, plane, drag and drop on the plane. So this will distribute on the plane. 4 more to check, modify, center pivot. Okay, undo this. Freeze transformation is very important. The original mesh need to be a freeze transformation. Then you can apply the mesh, and then instead of linear, we can have a anything. See? But this one should spread on the mesh. Apply to this one. Input mesh. Scatter 0. Number of meshes 0. Something is not okay here. So scatter with this. Let me check with the randomness. Okay, I'll try to do the same thing with another mesh. Maybe yes, okay, this one. Mesh network. It's of linear. Go to the mesh. Drag and drop this one. Now it's spreading well. Can you see? So the point is when you draw the paint effects, you have to draw on the exactly on top of the grid, not away from the grid. So also it is going away from it. Now go down to create the randomness. Okay. Push along with this one. Okay, down, go down, maybe off away. Okay. So according to the vertices, it's fine. Sides. Okay. Same way we can spread the paint effects or make paintable. Now the another method is, I deleted this, I deleted this. The next method is go to the polygon, generate, make paintable, then get brush. Now you can get the brush and play. Okay. You can see this is exactly painting on top of it. But how to make the curve to draw on top of this? It is called a make light. See, the only the Stokes is playing now. Create curve, CV curve. Now we try to do on top of it. Go to the 5 more. No, it is not. Can you see? It is working on the grid, not on top of it. Okay, I delete the paint effects now. How to create the curve on top of the mesh? It is called a make line. In this stop setting, you can see that last one is called a make line. Click this one. This object has become light. Now go to the curve, take any curve and draw. Can you see now? Okay. So make line off again. You can see this is exactly working according to the mesh shape. What is the use of it? You remember that get setting from the selected stroke, curve utility attach to the curve, attach brush to the curve. So in that particular option, we can use this. So you can evolve the idea according with your creative thinking. Okay, guys, that's it. Any questions, please let me know. Have a good day, guys.